Sharper my speed.
As you saw from the intro, I am using Minsitthar, and he recently got some major buff, especially his second skill. His skill 1 now scales with total physical attack instead of just extra physical attack, making his damage more reliable with different builds. Skill 2 now has a flat 4 seconds cooldown, which means it's way more spammable in fights. His enhanced basic attacks now deal base damage, making them stronger in the early game even without items. Thanks to these changes, Minsitthar can be tanky and still deal solid damage, making him much more versatile. And he is strong now. He is more toxic to dash heroes now. For Minsitthar, counterpick Argus, Lapu-Lapu, tanky and sustain heroes. But just because he got strong doesn't mean you can play him every match. He still heavily depends on the draft. Pick him if enemy has dash heroes, like in this match. I am up against Ruby, and on each skill cast, Ruby dashes, so Minsitthar is a good counter for dash heroes because of his ultimate. All dash skills are blocked in his ultimate, and because of the recent buff on Minsitthar, he is much more versatile now. So you can take damage, semi-tank, or tank build depending on the situation. You should know how to use these 3 builds depending on the situation. If you have a solid tank, go damage build. If you have a support, go tank build. If you have a tank jungler and support, go semi-tank build. But obviously, it depends on the player. A hero's versatility is useless unless the player is versatile. Some will say he is weak just because they don't know how to use him properly. Now here is my recommended build and emblem for Minsitthar. And against Ruby, I am playing aggressive because of the buff on Minsitthar. He is strong from early game, even without items now. And his second skill has only 4 seconds cooldown, so you can spam it quite often. Ruby doesn't have too much sustain and damage from early game, so you can play aggressive against Ruby early game with Minsitthar. Now if you shut down Ruby early, she won't have too much sustain and damage later on. Knowing your hero is important, but knowing your opponent's hero is just as important. So know every hero. By knowing every hero, you will know every hero's weakness and strength. So play and practice every hero instead of just sticking to one hero. Because win rate does not matter, experience matters. I got Ruby first blood and took some tower gold.
No one can stop me! Behind my shield!
I was chilling, taking my time clearing minions, but suddenly, teammates start feeding. I used my ultimate to try kill Ruby.
Behind my shield! Charge with me!
But suddenly enemies decided to pay a visit. Since Alpha and Valir defended top, I decided to clear mid and took some tower gold.
They will regret this!
But suddenly, Julian came, so I had to back down and return top. I saw Valir almost got Ruby, but she survived, so I decided to step up and finish her off. Please forget what you saw. I just let her get away intentionally to make the match more interesting.
Loyalty.
After that, I'm just chilling and taking minions.
Shall reign with righteousness and love.
You say you wanna try, but you never do. Sugar, there's a reason why we lose. You say you wanna
May the sun forever shine upon my kingdom.
Sugar, there's a reason why we lose.
Astonishing.
I'm playing safe now, since I didn't have my ultimate and Ruby has all her skills. I used my ultimate right on Alucard, but he jumped right at that moment. But I admit I panicked a little. I could have hooked them or used my ultimate a little closer, and that cost my whole team. Don't be embarrassed of your mistakes, but instead, learn from it. I have seen a lot of players, they make mistakes and get embarrassed and make more mistakes. And if someone says something, they get angry or get even more embarrassed and make even more mistakes. They never try to learn from them and just blame teammates. After this, I thought about my mistake, like I could have hooked them or I could have used my ultimate more closer and fixed my mistakes later. And I don't even use Minsitthar much. I use the old Minsitthar much more. I'm not used to playing this new Minsitthar, but still, I learned from my mistake and did my best. And don't ever give up. If you are using a late game hero, just stay calm, farm safely, push if you see an opportunity, and just defend.
The backbone of a kingdom.
I underestimated Ruby. I forgot how scary Ruby can be. Her sustain and damage is insane after she gets her core item, War Axe. But Alpha came to assist. Ruby must be raging right now.
Face me! They will regret this.
I cleared minions and ambushed Xavier. I thought I got Xavier, but Julian saved his ass. Good thing Jawhead got Xavier, so my sacrifice is not in vain. I was on mid, I used my ultimate. I could have hooked Melissa, but I don't want to take a risk of Jawhead dying. I went back top.
No retreat.
I'm a fucking phenomenon.
King shall reign with righteousness and love.
This ain't what you want, bitch, I'm a fucking phenomenon.
I'm playing safe now, since enemies got ahead. And now suddenly, Jawhead and Alpha came, so I rushed too. But Alucard came and wiped us out. He is so fed here.
sharper my speech.
I did my first comeback play. I got 2 of them, but they got 2 of us as well. I got my golden staff now. The doomsday is coming for enemies, so enemies took the lure. And I like how Jawhead threw Alpha as bait. And I waited for the right chance to hook, and I hooked Alucard and Melissa, but we only got Ruby and Melissa. So I was walking, but suddenly my reflex moved on its own, and I tried to hook Alucard, but good thing Valir pushed him away, or else I would have hooked my own death. And we defended Lord. And right here, I made another comeback play.
A king shall reign with righteousness and love.
I even survived and defended bot minions and regained my lost HP.
The tougher the challenge, the sharper my spear.
I went to push bot and I pushed.
Your team destroyed a turret.
Behind my shield.
You destroyed a turret.
And right here, right now, I made another comeback play and wiped out 5 enemies. And we pushed like mad dogs.
Your team destroyed a turret.
And ended right away. Thanks for watching. Please subscribe for more content like this.